Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hoi, 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 hoi. We are going to play some Balatro today. I don't have the brain power for anything really more, but I wanted to just hang out with y'all and chat and let you torture me a little bit because I know it's fun. Rain! I'm so glad to see you. Owl Girly, so glad to see you too. Vilafar, welcome in. Thank you so much for redeeming first. I'm so happy to see all y'all. Where happened to my face? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. It would help if I showed y'all the game, wouldn't it? There it is. Look at that. It's Balatro. Nyan nyan! Alright. So. Y'all have the option to help or hinder me in my journey to defeat something. I don't know. We're not really defeating anything. We're just kind of playing poker and hoping that we don't... Thank you for the head pats. Hoping that we don't get completely crushed by that Joker. But, oh. It would help if there was game audio, wouldn't it? Hello, game audio. Well, that wasn't the button I wanted. We'll restart. I don't care. Oh, good. Now we have audio. I'll start over. How y'all doing today, chat? Having a good day? I am off to a start. It is a day of all days. I basically crawled out of bed, ate a little food, and came straight to stream. So... really not anything going on yet today. Okay. We're gonna do a pair. What is this, a row stream that gives me a chance to hoard crowd control? No! Al Gurley called me out this morning. She was like, I know what you're doing. You're doing okay, Dick, at a Jimmy Dean biscuit this morning? That's pretty good. Yeah, Al Gurley called me out. She was like, I know what you're doing. You're just trying to get us to waste our crowd control points. And I was like, you got me. That wasn't actually my plan, but it would have been a nice secondary effect, you know? Would have been a nice little convenient thing. Don't you laugh at me, Lady of Cephalopods. Bunch of nerds in my chat. Excuse me. You giggle at me? Just giggling in my general direction? How rude. How dare you? Yeah. Yeah. I'm also a very good cat. I have my drink for flavor, I have my drink for energy, and I have my drink for hydration. Excuse me. The energy is just a little bit of Coke. Some cola. Because I don't really handle, you can ask literally anybody who knows me in real life. I don't handle caffeine particularly well. So I try not to drink a lot of it. Cat Queen reminded me to hydrate. Y'all should hydrate. Take your meds. Be good, chat. Make sure that you get some food if you haven't yet. The riffraff is kind of completely useless right now unless I sell these two guys. There are weird noises outside my apartment. Really? This guy again? I gotta remember that the Green Joker does that. I am being very silly. Yep. I think we might be off to a ridiculously bad start, chat. Yeah, we're definitely off to a ridiculously bad start. I'm gonna get rid of Green Joker because it's really not useful at all in this moment. Probably just shot myself in the foot for trying to score anything resembling winning points on this hand. But that's okay, because I'm kind of just resigned. Yeah, I resigned myself to wipe on that hand. We're gonna try again. And Ro is gonna not do the silly goofy. You are also more than welcome to mock me for my terrible Balatro strategies. I am being entertaining. You returned a discarded card? Well, now I don't know what to do. I just had a random extra card in my hand. That was actually really weird. I wasn't expecting that. We'll have to do some more Satisfactory at some point in the near future as well. Maybe if we start getting bored today. Throwing you off in a small way is your specialty. I mean, that's not the least true thing you've ever said, Azarin. Hang on. Oh, it was me. Okay. 9876. Oh, we can't. Unfortunately, chat, the cat can't be straight today. I win. We're gonna get a Turtle Bean. Gonna get a Mega Buffoon Pack. Mega Buffoon Pack was my nickname in college. I was bullied. The cat isn't straight? I'm shocked. Shocked? Well, maybe not that shocked. I just want a black 6. Like a 6 of spades. Can I please get a black 6? Yes! 87654. Straight flush! I never get to play straight flushes. Play only one hand. Okay. So, what is the most useful thing we can do right now? I think it is get rid of a couple of those. Try to set ourselves up in a situation where we have a full house or better. So we want flush or better would be also probably acceptable, but I don't think it would do the work we needed to do. So I would like full house or better, but I'm also willing to deal with a flush. Straight is a little bit too low on the Yay, I'm in. Prevents death if chips scored or at least 25% of required chips. I should probably start relying on this a little bit more than I do, but I am a chaotic cat who fears nothing. Hi, Rain. What does take hand do? Did I get distracted by the sound from crowd control and completely miss what it did on the screen? Chaos cat, chaos cat, chaos cat, chaos cat, chaos cat. Is me. I think this is fine to get rid of. I really like playing with this one because anything that multiplies my multiplier, I'm down with. Let's get rid of this guy. And we'll get rid of this guy because we're not really using it. We'll get another Mega Buffoon pack. Only takes one hand from you, not what you thought it was. Oh no! Oh, did it take a hand from the hand county boy over here? Oh, that's diabolical. Especially the way that I play this game. I need every hand I can get. Unreasonably adorable. Don't stop, Kicksfoot. I'm not that cute, am I, chat? Nyan nyan. You are in fact that cute? No. I'm totally not fishing for compliments right now. I'm totally not feeding on your willingness to validate me. No! Okay. We'll just start over and try again. And we'll make less silly mistakes this time. Ooh, woo. Let's try 98765. Straightest thing I've done all day. Uh-oh. Chat, I think I've encouraged people to save up crowd control coins in a way that will really cause confusion when I next play Dark Souls. Personally, I prefer diving for compliments rather than fishing for them. You really gotta dive on in there. If you really want compliments, you gotta be willing to do the work for it. I would like to state for legal reasons that that was a joke. Y'all all deserve compliments regardless of how much work you're putting in. I know, my chat. You're all trying very, very hard. You do really good work every day, and you deserve to be seen for that. You typically hide from compliments? Well, unfortunately, the compliments are gonna come find you. Not for any nefarious reason, entirely just because they feel that you deserve to hear them. I don't really care about an Arcana pack right now because I'll get enough tarot cards without it. A flush would probably do a little bit of work for us. Ooh, bless me. I'm working on my sneeze. Like, actively. I genetically... I come from a family of extremely forceful sneezers. My grandfather used to be able to sneeze in his garage next door to my house. And, they lived just down the road from us. And he used to be able to sneeze in his garage and distress our dog who was sitting in the living room on the opposite side of the house. So his sneeze was loud enough to be heard by everyone, including the dog. Of course, that's not so impressive, but it was loud enough to be distressing to the dog, like a good quarter mile away. It was so funny. My mother inherited that sneeze, and so did I. I know nobody really asked to hear stories about how loudly I sneeze, but you showed up for a roast stream. What are you gonna do? Oh, heck yeah, chat. We are kind of cruising right now. See if we can get another... Okay, I like this one, actually. But I'm going to skip an Arcana pack. Specifically just so that we get more multiplier on our red card. Splash is not super necessary, and Clever Joker we could probably get away without, but oh, I thought I had something there. 3, 4, 5. Meh. Chat, I'm gonna fight this game. I should probably be actually triggering Splash, huh? For example, oh, Eternal Hollow Photograph, hell yeah? Oh, hell yeah, girly. Oh, are we playing Balatro together, like, in parallel? Adorable. We are indeed. Aw. Little chat Balatro hangout, huh? Wouldn't be the first time I parallel played Balatro with somebody in chat. It's very cozy. We can probably just skip 2 booster packs, because right now we don't need extra cards for anything other than just, you know, having extra cards. Skip 2 booster packs, because it'll give us more... Ooh, I like this tag. I like getting more money when I defeat the boss blind. I probably should have left that blue card. And yes, chat, I am using the high contrast cards. Fight me. I find it easier to read. Because a lot of the time when I'm playing Balatro, I'm making decisions real quick based on what I'm seeing, and if I see cards that are too close together in color, I get excited because I think that I played a flush. Or a straight flush or something crazy like that, and then I just get cooked. This guy I'm completely forgetting to use. This guy is going to start eliminating these other cards, which is risky. Because we have a +10 multiplier right now that we are a +19 multiplier actually, right now that we could just lose, but madness is worth it. You can quote me on that, chat. Madness is worth it. It's more worth it with Eternal Jokers. Actually, is madness worth it? I'm kind of feeling like madness isn't worth it. I'm kind of feeling like madness isn't worth it. Oh no. I think my hubris must have gotten me, chat. Wow! Literally just watching Ro make bad decisions in real time. Literally just watching Ro make poor decisions in real hacking time. There you go. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, I love the hiker. When I get the hiker, I like to play just ridiculous numbers of cards. Like, as many as I can play. And I also like to pair it with Splash so that they all just constantly get stacked on top of each other. It's crazy. Some of my best builds have revolved around having the hiker. You can't tell because I don't usually play on Steam. So none of my stickers are here, but see, Ceremonial Dagger makes me happy because it stacks up nice when you can, you know, pair it with Riffraff to just basically get an unlimited factory of however much you want. It is not always worth the trouble. I just discarded exactly the card that I didn't want to discard. Good job, Ro. Not Ro being a total goober. Couldn't possibly be Ro. Ro never has mega goober energy. Bop, 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 bop. Got it! Yes! I kinda wasn't sure if I was gonna beat that blind. We're gonna get the banana. And we're actually gonna sit on the banana for a bit. I question how I said that. Oh, good. It lasted 1 round. Because that's what you want. Cavendish incoming? Perhaps. Just for you, Owl Girly, I'm gonna make sure that when I get Cavendish, I immediately throw it out. It might not be relevant, actually, because I may have just thrown this run somehow. Yep, I just threw this run. I don't know where the mistake I made was. Sometimes I can point straight to the mistake and go, yeah, I made a really stupid decision when I traded this Joker for this Joker. That time, I'm not completely certain what the decision was that ruined my run was. That wasn't English, Ro. Talking language is hard. Wasn't English, it was English. 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 I don't know how to say that, Lady of Cephalopods. Sadie of Cephalopods. Exactly, yeah, yeah. Sadie of Cephalopods. Sometimes I wonder what I'm talking about. Which is a very interesting skill, because I'm the person saying it, and I'm still wondering. Meow. There we go. There we go. This is going well. Things might turn all right. That's what I always say before things inevitably go straight to shit. But we survive these things. Ow. The strategic region of my body is very sore right now. Darn it, second puberty. Okay, Rose, stop ruining the green Joker. We'll just kind of sit. Oh, there was a. I'm gonna get roasted in this one, aren't I, chat? Yep. I need to come up with almost 800 points and pull them straight out of my butt. A flush might do it in this case. Oh, I'm so good at this video game. Celestial pack, because I like me some celestial packs. I'm gonna level up high card because, especially with the green Joker, that'll make it so that if there's nothing else and I have to play something rather than discard, I can just kind of go boop, and high cards will still be worthwhile to play. Relate to cartoons. I'm gonna get so boinked by this, aren't I? Yep. I've made the terriblest decisions, chat. The risk I took was calculated, but boy am I bad at math. Four of a kind! I love getting a four of a kind in the first small blind. It's very entertaining to just watch the first level catch on fire. Don't really feel like that's worth my trouble right now, and that's definitely not worth my trouble right now. So we're gonna four of a kind! I need more face cards, chat. By being in my chat, you owe me 10% of your face and 20% of your soul. That'll give me more face cards. I will never attempt to collect on that soul/face debt. But on paper, you can pledge, you know, part of your face and part of your soul to row, and it really doesn't affect anybody other than being a funny bit. Did I tell you I made progress on the Balatro deck I'm making? You didn't! I was super hyped to see that. Like, the bits of it that you showed us. I was super duper hyped. It was so cool. Could I get a bull or a swashbuckler? I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna put this here. Because I'm betting on the fact that, or on the possibility that I'll run into a swashbuckler soon. Which is perhaps a bad thing to bet on. Especially since I keep forgetting that I have a half Joker. That plus 20 multiplier is really quite nice. I'm always thrilled, though, when people in the community are like, I've got this crazy brainworm. Can I use your ref sheet for some art? And then they come out with, like, some incredible thing like the emotes you made, V, or a Balatro deck, or there was an occasion where somebody had art done of a bunch of us playing D&D together. That was fun. That was really nice. Meow! Are we in trouble, chat? Hey, Rove, I asked you if you like Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I have, in fact, not seen the anime, and I have, in fact, never actually played the card game with another person, but I learned how to play it, and I like playing card games, and I find the game systems super interesting. Does that answer your question, Lady of Cephalopods? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is great, the game is so fun, but making Rain to the King of Cats wanted to be a king card, which was handy given you had no idea who was going to make the King of Cats. True! Or it wanted to be the king. Yeah, she told me that she wanted to be the King of Cats, which I thought was pretty fun. Well, I guess we're gonna have to just rely on that possibility that a high card might someday be useful. Gosh, chat, I think I've made some strategic errors. I need more face cards. There we go. I'm honestly super hyped. To be included as the Queen of Cats. That makes me happy. We very rarely play a 3 of Hearts, so... And yes, I know whatever the accent that I did just then was terrible and didn't sound like anything, but that was kind of the point. Cat, should I add my voice mod to the channel point redeems or the bit redeems? Such that y'all can, like, give me a Hatsune Miku voice? I keep going back and forth on it. It really wouldn't interrupt stream all that much. It would just be kind of silly to suddenly be listening to Ro talking like... I don't know. Syndikatsu. That's pretty funny. Wait, no, Katsune Miku? Yeah, Katsune Miku would work well. That's funny. Katsune Roku? Oh no, I'm a TV! No, don't turn me into a television. I don't want to be a marketable plushie, chat. Gonna lurk because the ferrets are bad. Oh no, Lady of Cephalopods, please. I hope that the ferrets don't drive you too far up a wall. Don't turn Ro into a marketable TV. Just kidding, this is great. Go and play where no one knows my name. Make it in. adventure and never ever be the same. Hey, Spartan. Welcome on in. Hey, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Have mercy on the noodles. Have mercy on the noodles. No noodles were harmed in the making of this stream. Honestly, though, they probably deserve a stern talking to. What does the lurk command do? More like they can have mercy on you. Oh no! That just pops up a little message indicating that you're here and you're lurking. A lot of streamers do that so that people can pop in, just say hello and let the streamer know I'm still here, I'm hanging out, I'm just not really saying much. Which is more than valid. We love our lurkers here at the Lunatic channel. Some of the most staunch supporters and friends of the channel are very busy, very busy. I'm repeating myself. Very busy cats and other organisms who lurk frequently in order to support the channel, and we appreciate it so heckin' much. That is the royal we. There is only one of me. Which confuses, everyone. The amount of noise in my brain, people are like, are you sure there's not like 6 of you in there? And I'm like, oh no, it's just me. Thought you meant you and Gothro? Oh yeah, well Gothro is here too. So is Bunny Row. So is Pirate Row. It's like the Row Luna cinematic universe in here. Give me a swashbuckler. No swashbuckler. Okay. That's fine. We'll just skip that pack. We'll do a standard pack. And we'll give ourselves a 10 because high cards are always fun. Lose $1 per hand or per card played. No! That's probably fine, actually. With any luck, there shouldn't be too many hand or cards that we have to play. I'm also just gonna, like, spam high cards. Because I want to level that up so that I can just mop the floor with this place entirely with high cards and pairs. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, that was a lot of money for unused discards. Meow, 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 meow. If I just... Wait, when you said... When did you add the sexy row redeem? Oh, that's been there for a while, and it's not really sexy, it's just a slightly more, like... spicy biker girl with midriff exposed type outfit. I didn't know what to call it other than sexy row, because the original name when I did the sub-goal was spicy row. It's honestly just a really cute costume. I like it a lot. Hey! See? We got the, hang on. That wasn't what I said. Where's my Vignon window? There's Vignon. See, we got the We got the tum. The tum is exposed. We got the cute little twin tails. Such a cool outfit. Yeah, I love this outfit. Thanks so much, V. Oh, play only one hand type this round. Did I just stab myself straight in the foot? Oh, perhaps not. Perhaps not. That was going so well up until the moment that it wasn't anymore. It was also just an excuse to use the twin tails as a haircut. Because I think they look pretty cute on me. They do clip through my arms, though. I definitely have some adjustments that I need to make to my Vignon setup to make my VTuber function a little bit more like a VTuber and not like a silly goose, but it's fine. I wish that I could wear this as like a social event outfit, IRL. I don't think that I'd particularly pull it off, though. I'm not really all that much of a, You know what? Actually, I feel like if I tried hard enough, I could pull off tech wear. I think I could pull off tech wear. It would just have to be the right tech wear. I need to get some, like, really baggy pants. Because I feel like that would be an appropriate stylistic shift for my daily, like, the clothes that I wear. Like, really baggy pants and the tops that I normally wear. Because I'm very much a small shirt, big pant type of guy. Baggy pants are a good look. Are you drooling over me in baggy pants, Lady of Cephalopods? Fair. I think it would be pretty hot. I appreciate that you agree. Like a really baggy cargo pants, those combat boots that I have that you've definitely seen me wear, and like the normal style of like cropped tank top that I usually wear. I think that'd be a good outfit. Two of my favorite looks are small t-shirt, big pants, and big short shorts. See, I never feel super good in short shorts. Motherfucker. Anyway, I never feel super good in short shorts. Just, you know, a self-consciousness thing based on the structure of my body. Oh, I'm back. I wear, like, short skirts occasionally, but usually not terribly short, and I've been leaning away from that recently. Because I'm finding that, like, kind of calf-length skirts, real cute on me. Real cute on me. I do, however, really appreciate a good, like... Yeah, really, cropped tank is the only way I can think of to describe the tops I often wear. And then, like, big skirt. Let's give ourselves extra multiplier. Meow, 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 meow. I have like a fairy cut style skirt that I've been wearing a lot recently that I'm absolutely in love with. I'm thinking I might actually wear it next time I go to our Ren Fair. Whenever that might be. We've got the crew together, just gotta pick a date. I loved the dress that I went in last year, but it was like, it was a very heavy, baggy white underdress, and then a green, I don't know what you call it, that sat on top of the whole deal. And it was cute as all heck. Like, don't get me wrong, I looked adorable. And I had a very cute girl run nervously up to me and tell me that I was so pretty, by the way, I just wanted to tell you, and then run away. Honestly, that lives in my head rent-free. I think about that all the time, because it was the first time a random stranger told me I looked pretty. I kind of tend to dress in a way that draws attention to myself. So I get a good number of compliments when I'm walking around places. Not because I look better than anybody else. Just because I'm very noticeable. Because I kind of dress like an anime character. Like a slice of life anime protagonist. Very pretty also. Oh, thanks, Vilifar. I definitely also get my fair share of, or probably more than my fair share really, of people kind of staring at me trying to figure out what I am. And that's just the look they give me, you know? Just kind of a, okay, wait a minute. Usually not in a negative way. Usually just in a like, okay, that person is kind of killing it today. But, you know. My roommate likes to point out every time somebody gives me a dirty look. I try to just shrug it off and go, eh. Maybe they've just never seen a trans person before. And are just kind of like filing away in their head, okay. Pretty person. Huh. I have heavy misfortune of when I've been out with a couple of my partners. We've gotten a really like lingering look that was so obviously somebody checking us out. That was a new experience for me. I wasn't used to people openly checking me out. Uh-oh. Rain's redeeming crowd control coins. Are you waiting for your cat coins to replenish, Rain? I wouldn't be surprised if you're pretty low on them right now. Been doing a lot of pacifying recently. Convert the left card into the right card. Okay. Mega Buffoon Pack! Again, Mega Buffoon Pack was my nickname in college. All cards are considered face cards. Oh, heck yeah, let's go! Your cat coins are low, but your crowd control points are over 1,000. Yeah, I'm not entirely surprised by that, Rain. I'm really nervous about how fast y'all are going to be able to restart the game on me next time I play Dark Souls. Have to save your points for head pats. I appreciate the head pats, Vilifar. I'm in bunked. Thank you for the bonk, Rain. Every played card stats. Ooh, wait. Oh, ha, ooh, he, ha, ooh. Wait, hang on. Oh, I've been bunked. At 224. I'm in danger. We may not actually need the face card situation. Money, 940. Oh my gosh. I am in danger, chat. Ooh, I should put this up here so that the multipliers multiply. Yeah, the face card thing is probably not going to help us all that much, but we just gotta survive a little longer, chat. We just gotta make it past this, and we can start doing some ridiculous, stupid things. What I really want right now is I want the vampire that takes the enhancement away from things. That's not useful at all. That's not useful at all. Reroll. Make everything less expensive. Well, I could use the vampire, or I could just use a bunch of lucky cards. That would be fine too. Hello? Bonus cards. Alright, we'll just bump up our multiplier, I suppose. I know you're all like, why did you just reroll that many times instead of just getting planet cards? It's because I hyper-focused. Ooh, lucky card. Alright, chat. Wish me luck. I'm just gonna start making everything I can lucky cards if it's possible. And of course, the one time I want lucky cards, I can't get a Magician. Pretty sure Magician is the one that turns them into lucky cards, right? Mwahaha! Probability, you bitch. Got a 2 in 5 chance, chat. Actually, slightly better than 2 in 5. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Gonna try to get me some lucky cards. Of course, there's no lucky cards in here. And we could do a steel card, though. Steel cards would be nice. Anything that will create more planet cards is good in my book. We're gonna level up our high card. We're gonna level up our whatever the heck we can. Two pair! Come on. Yes! The cat's power grows, chat. I don't really want to... Okay, we could do a 2 pair. Full house would be more worthwhile, but we want that planet card. This is getting silly, and I'm happy about it. Come on, give me a lucky card, give me a lucky card, give me a lucky card. Or just give me, like, the last thing I could have wanted. That's fine. Spectral... I don't want either of those things, though. I guess I'll just convert them to a random suit, that way we can do straight or flushes more often. And then we'll do another Earth card. Because we want that constellation up as high as possible. Ooh, Buffoon Pack. We might be able to get something out of this. Nah. I've miscalculated. Keep getting silly. Okay, chat, we might make this one by the absolute skin of our teeth. Oh no, we actually had some breathing room. That's good, that's good. You like breathing room. Woo! Everything's $0. Could I just have one lucky card every once in a while? It'd be nice. 2 common jokers. Oh, that was a waste. I forgot that it wasn't like a... Yeah, okay. Come on, lucky cards. Kinda, sorta, a little bit. A straight was probably one of the worst hands I could have picked to play there, but I think that I may We may have just gotten past the finish line, chat. That might be... This might be the finish line for this one. Yep, just barely. Well, not just barely. By 2,000 points. Almost. Not great. Not terrible, by any stretch of the imagination. Come on! Video game, why do you hate me? I just want a lucky card. That's all I really want right now. Two pair looks like a terrible decision at this moment. Oh, thank you for the bunk. Okay, I'll do the two pair. Change random card modifier? Oh, it was the... okay. Oh, I could do... I'll just do this high card here. I didn't actually want to put that 6 on the table. Thank you. 7-6. We got a straight. That straight is not going to be our friend, chat. But... a moment of silence for my run. It was going so good up until the moment that it wasn't anymore. If at first you don't succeed, keep trying until such time as you go completely insane because you don't know where you went wrong. Oh. If at first you don't succeed, have a little cry. Honestly, kind of good advice. Just kind of let yourself feel your feelings, get back up, and try again. That's the life lesson I try to carry with me. Anyone who knows me will tell you that sometimes I do pretty poorly at it. But I try! 6, 5, 4, 3, woo! Finally time to clock in. Yo! Have a good day at work, Vilafar. I hope it goes well. I do like me this hiker. Let's do the plus 15 well things, or we'll do that just to give ourselves a little bit more of a multiplier occasionally. We're gonna try to bump up our lowest. I mean, it still got us over the line. Quite a bit. Doubled the score we needed. And then some. Alright, we're gonna hold on for some money. I'm just gonna continuously discard cards to try to push up the minimum. We'll do a full house here. That'll do everything we need it to do. Because I don't want to brag. I am very mediocre at this game. That's okay, though. It's a hard game. A lot of it is just building intuition and or doing the actual math. And math is for nerds. So you will note that I am just kind of going by vibes. There we go. And so far this run, the vibes have been kind of in my favor. Like the Hunger Games. But gambling. Anyway. Oh, heck yeah. Got some good cards going on. We'll get us some level up. And we'll just kind of push through that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Mad Joker. Okay, that is 2 pair. So I'm gonna keep discarding to try to get our minimum bumped up a little higher. And that's the 2 pairs, so we'll be able to do one of these. There's just 1 pair, however, I was gonna say it's gonna get us over the line because of our Raised Fist. Raised Fist is not usually a card that I'm completely... I apologize for my outburst there, chat, but I was very enthusiastic about what I just saw. Chip values are about to go crazy. Guess you were so tired last night you accidentally threw out your meds. Luckily they were still in the trash can and their container bag safe. Oh my gosh. I'm very glad they were, lady cephalopods. It was a very tired night. My entire circadian rhythm is just kind of entirely hecked up right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why did I just pick a face card? I picked Ride the Bus. What's wrong with me? Oh, we gotta play 5 cards. Good job, bro. I think I may have caused myself a little bit of frustration and agony. Let's do a high card, perhaps? There we go. But yeah, my circadian rhythm has been just completely shot lately. I have been going to bed at like 2 a.m. most days, like falling asleep for reals at like 2 a.m. most days. Ride the Bus is probably a huge waste, isn't it? Yeah, and then I've been waking up consistently around 3, 4 in the morning. And then just kind of lying there wondering why I'm awake. I do wish it would stop. Though I am extremely cognizant of the fact that it could be much worse. We'll grab a little tarot card guy. We'll grab... what? Let's just double the number of chippity boys that we're getting. No, this is a waste too. Kinda rough shape right now, huh, chat? I was gonna say, there's no way I'm getting all of those points. So I have just entirely shot myself in the foot. We're going to continue. Wait a minute. No, that is not what I thought it was. Okay. That is currently a +0, but if I can get some nice cards with stackety stacks, we should be good. I am determined to finish a run today. There we go. I'm still just a little bit offended that, the game beat me up like it did on my last run. Very rude. Highly impolite. That'll be nice. Potentially. Eventually. No! Don't press buttons you don't mean to press, row! Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, get rid of this guy, grab that. Yes! That's not enough to really make it worthwhile to do anything stupid with. Oh, right, yeah, I need to go pick up medication at some point. I mean, thankfully I still have a good amount of the stuff that I need. That's helpful. Only +8. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We did only just get the gift card. Lot of 2 pairs today, chat. Lot of 2 pairs. It's fine if we start with 0 discards. Boop. 4 of a kind. No, we need that. Let's just hang out for a bit. We'll sit with what we've got. We'll play our cards as intelligently as we can in the moment, which may not always be super intelligently. But she's trying, chat. You believe in me? Thank you, Vilafar. I hope I believe in me. Ooh, we got zero thingies. Guys, little dudes. Discards. Thingies, guys, little dudes. Yep, that is in fact what discards are called now, chat. I have just changed the English language. I am so sorry. I will not be changing my mind about this. English. All the changes, none of the refunds. Quite literally, yes. Like McDonald's. They charge you more when you add things to your sandwich, but they don't take anything off when you take things away from your sandwich. Did you ever notice that, chat? Like, if I want extra pickles, they charge me for the extra pickles. If I want less pickles, they don't take off money for the pickles that I am not eating. Someone who gets things taken off all the time, yes, I do notice. I don't surprise that. I'm not surprised by that, Lady of Cephalopods. This might be a nice thing to speculate with. Road is not surprised by this happen occurring. Yes! Some places will charge you extra for adding lettuce, like it isn't fancy food. Right? Like, honestly, if I'm getting lettuce, most of the time I'm getting it as a vehicle for other things, you know? Like a crunch on a sandwich. Like just a little crunch on my sandwich. No, we actually want this. Or for like a vehicle for the things that are added. I'm honestly, as much as I love my veggies, I am not a lettuce fan. Lettuce is crunchy water Vilafar. Oh, my face got stuck. That was weird. Lettuce is crunchy water Vilafar. I will die on this hill. Huge leaf veggie person most of the time, and lettuce is the best of them. I really like my veggies. I consider lettuce to be less of a food and more of a concept. Oh, I thought I was screwed for a second there. Spinach, love it. Kale, I can get behind kale most of the time. Lettuce is an experience. Oh no. You know, chat, she's right. She's right, and I'm mad that she's right, but she's right. As far as I'm concerned, lettuce exists purely just to... yeah, it's an additive. It's not a food. Don't get me wrong, if I get a burger and it doesn't come with lettuce, a lot of the time, if they have good leaf lettuce, I'll be like, yeah, exactly, Vilifar. It's a nice texture and crunch, but like, sitting there eating lettuce just makes me sad, you know? Honestly, the same thing with a lot of junk food, though. Eating junk food just... it feels heavy in my tummy. Salad is calling. It says, oh, really now? Yes, Lady of Cephalopods. Look, I will literally go out of my way when I get a salad to have spinach instead of lettuce because I love spinach and I really just don't care about lettuce. Like, lettuce just makes a very little positive or negative impact on my day. Salad is just lettuce, not even dressing. It's so sad. My roommate eats salad that is literally just Parmesan cheese, Caesar dressing, and croutons, and a bed of iceberg lettuce. And she's very insulting about the kind of salad I like to eat, which is, you know, food. And I don't understand how a person just sits there and crams their face full of sad leaves. I beat that ante by 2 points! Riffraff, my beloved. For absolutely no reason. It's kind of a terrible joker, but I enjoy using it because it's funny. I'm sure some of it's okay with just dressing on lettuce because it's giving substance to a dressing. I would get judged for drinking ranch dressing for some reason. You know, if you really want your ranch dressing that bad, fair of you. I get that. I personally am just not particularly madly in love with ranch dressing. That is an understatement. That is an intentional understatement. I actually really dislike the taste of ranch dressing. For years, I couldn't have any of it on any of my food, or it made me nauseous. You are welcome to feel that this is an egregious character flaw on Rose's part. But it is another food-related hill I will die on. I just don't like ranch dressing. Made some homemade bacon-infused ranch dressing the other day for your baked potatoes. Okay, that actually sounds a little bit good. I would need like I do need. Anytime I have ranch, it has to be very light for me to enjoy it. Otherwise, I'm just kind of sitting there like, I know what this is. I think it honestly might be a texture thing. It might not be a texture thing, though. It might genuinely just be the flavor. Because I'm thinking about it, and I don't love that taste. Like 3,000 messages coming through. Bacon and Swiss cheese infused homemade ranch is so good. Made some Swiss cheese ranch one time. It sounds, Vilafar, as if you and I's taste in food would not be super matching, but I am definitely down for the stuff that you say that you've made. Usually I'm not big on ranch, but buttermilk ranch as a vehicle for a medley of raw veggies is refreshing once in a while. You know? I mean, Lady of Cephalopods, you know me and my raw veggies. You know me and my veggies in general. I was with one of my partners last weekend, and we made this absolutely miraculous meal with zucchini, eggplant, onions, spinach, mushrooms, all kinds of other stuff. And then we seasoned the crap out of it, sauteed it in olive oil, and then steamed it in soy sauce. And we were sitting at the kitchen table giggling like a pair of hyenas over how good this random food that we improvised was. Find it hilarious we would have veggies and ranch for opposite reasons. That is really funny. Accidental 3 of a kind, let's go! Great. Something that Ro has no understanding of. I'm gonna stop making that joke. That one the obelisk I really don't like because it's very difficult not to play my most played poker hand. You know? Oh, and the double tag I mentioned at the beginning of stream, Vilafar. Over here, these are little guys that do different things depending on what's going on in the game. And the double tag just makes it so one of them gets doubled. So like this one that would give me $25 after beating a boss, I would get 2 of these, it would give me 50. Here because ads per salad, you also swear by the Olive Garden dressing that you can find in the grocery store. Honestly, I relate to that pretty hard, Lady of Cephalopods. I relate to that pretty hard. I think that selling that Joker might have been the dumbest idea I've had all day. Yep, it was the dumbest idea I've had all day. Okay. Restart! That's an okay hand. Lady of Cephalopods is getting ads, but I don't see ads as as a thing happening on my screen, so I think that my like little stream dashboard might be out of sync with the actual ad player, which is so annoying. Because that means I won't have any— Hi, Lady of Cephalopods, which means that I won't have any idea when y'all are in ads, which is kind of obnoxious. Like, Come on, Twitch. I want to know when chat's around. Boy, you really are just stacking up those crowd control points, aren't you? Oh, she knows exactly what she's doing, chat. Look at that little gremlin laugh. Huh? Thank you for boosting a random card, Lady of Cephalopods. I immediately wasted it, but it was cool. No, I'm silly. Okay. Oh, we just have a straight right here. Ba-bam! There we go. A lot to cash in the boss blind this time. We'll do another card thingy available in the thing. Sheep. Ooh, I like that one. Wee. I love to watch the number go up, chat. And the number really do be going up. For now. There have been a couple of occasions where the number just stopped going up and it was very disappointing. But right now the number is going up. So I'm happy about it. Gotta remember I have that. Ooh. No, I'm $1 short. Okay. Now I'm not $1 short anymore. And we have an extra Joker slot, which is very cool. And it really wasn't all that worthwhile to have that Joker anyway. Because I kept forgetting to use it. And it didn't, like, inherently add anything to my score, so... I was just kind of giving up all benefit from it. No! Bro, you... goober fish. I don't know why I called myself a goober fish. It was just the silliest thing I could think of in that exact moment. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Don't worry, Ro, you're still the silliest thing I can think of in this exact moment. Aw, Lady of Cephalopods, don't make me blush. Yes! I am become Catgirl, destroyer of Balatro. It'll take a second to speed up, chat, but it will pay off. That is, unless I wipe on this hand, or on this round. Wouldn't that be embarrassing if I was all like, yo, this is the exact strategy I wanted, and then fall flat on my face the second that somebody looks at me funny? Funniest thing I can think of. Wahahaha. I am possessed of incredible power at this very moment. No, not that! Whatever. Actually, that kind of works out well, because now we got a full house that we wouldn't have been able to play otherwise. You know, sometimes things just work out. Like, they have a tendency to kind of head in a direction that doesn't completely suck for everyone involved. Rose says, coping dramatically. Me. That could actually be pretty useful. We could actually like that quite a lot. We don't have There you go. And a celestial pack. Just get enhancements everywhere, because enhancements will give us... There we go. Couple of enhancements. Our vampire here can have a nice snack. As long as this Cartomancer is around, there's a possibility that we'll get more tarot cards that give us more... Oh, hell yeah! Give us more enhancements, which will feed our vampire more. If, however, I come up with something that automatically gives enhancements to just random shit lying around, I will absolutely be replacing the Cartomancer with it. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted, but that's fine. Boop, 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 boop. That's gotta be something special, right? I mean, it's a flush house, but also it's also 2 aces and 3 sevens. Like, there's gotta be something special about that, right? I guess that's just a flush house. Never mind. I feel so cool right now. Double my money. Don't give it to the next person. Add some enhancements so we can feed our vampire. Hello? That's not going to be super useful for us. The devil gives us a gold card, which is quite nice, actually, because that is another enhancement. So I can go boop, 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 bop. That gets eaten, we wind up with a 1.3 multiplier. Cool. Chat, I don't know where they came from, but warning, I think I have the zoomies. It's been very sudden. Like, I was relatively low energy all morning, but then my brain was just like, okay, we're streaming, time to zoomie. As Rose sprints in circles. But y'all just Give me a break here. Zoomies time! Azarin see me with the zoomies. Azarin knows what y'all are up for. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't let my zoomies wipe the entire run, because that would be really embarrassing. If I was just like bouncing off the wall so bad that I misclicked and I wound up wiping the entire run, which is actually going really, really well right now. Meow, 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 meow. Do, 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 do. Meowly meow. See if we can get a couple of these guys. Ooh, enhancements. No, that was just foil. That didn't really do any good. This is enhanced. Heck yeah. One more card slot available in the card shop because I'm crazy like that. We don't really care about a Mega Buffoon pack, unless we do care about a Mega Buffoon pack. It's possible that I actually do care about a Mega Buffoon pack. I don't really want any of this, actually. We can just move on past this and do another round. Actually, Splash would be nice right now, because then we would have the option to just always eat all of the enhancements. 865. Oh, heck. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Chat. If I wipe this run, you may see a grown cat girl cry. Like, I may be so devastated that I just faceplant on the desk. I need to come up with 15,000 points somewhere. Need to come up with 8,000 points somewhere. This is not gonna go well. Please, 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 please! I am so sad. Alright, one more. Well, as many more as it takes, actually. Ah! I'm really determined to win a run today. Like, I just really want to get to the end. I promise I've done it before. Like, I'm not that much of a silly goose. Okay, I guess that can actually work. I have got... Ouchie, yeah. Something weird with my skin. It's sore. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This should give us a +3 multiplier. ×3 multiplier, actually. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Not so good right now, chat. There we go. Got a 2-pair. Play another 2-pair, we'll get a ×3 multiplier. Put that there so we don't lose the benefit of stacking the multipliers. I don't know why I'm talking like this now. And I'm going to stop. I think I hecked up this run too, chat. I hecked up this run too, chat. Yep. Mm-hmm. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. I love a plus 20 multiplier. Plus 16 multiplier now. Chat, my hair is so long it's getting kind of ridiculous. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's not really long in the grand scheme of things, it's just longer than I've ever had my hair. It's pretty short for, you know, like, on average for longer hairstyles, it's pretty short. You should get it braided. You know, it's not quite long enough to get braided effectively yet. I have had a friend, though, braid like a strand at the front of my head, and it was honestly kind of adorable. Like, I kind of pulled that shit off. Like, we're just stacking up points right now, aren't we, chat? Meow, 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 meow. Let's give ourselves more cards that are not face cards, so that we have a slightly stronger set of options to select from. That makes me reasonably happy with this outcome. Nice. I really need to learn to, like, do stuff with my hair. I was super happy when I got to a point where I could reliably put it into a small ponytail. And even then, that took way more practice than I expected it to take, you know? Like, I just took a really long time. I did eventually get it. And my hair kind of looks a little bit cute when it's up. There's a couple of photos of me that have been taken while my hair was up, where I was like, oh damn. I actually look kind of good. Meow, meow, meow. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Woo! I love me a black hole. I'll buy that. And straight flush we never really use. Straight flush we never really use. Free reroll really wouldn't help us much right now. An egg would be nice if we immediately got a swashbuckler. Oh, that's everything I wanted, chat. We're gonna get rid of the ice cream. Fuck the ice cream. There we go. Can't really, no point really is how you would grammatically say that. In keeping that, so we're just gonna do one of those, and we are going to hope that I didn't just stab us directly in the foot. I think a misclick just completely ruined that run. Wait a minute. No, I am on the right blind. Or on the right stake. Stakes, blinds, antes. There's a lot of terminology to remember. It's honestly taken me this long to be able to reliably identify poker hands other than just 2 pair. Well, and pair and high card, obviously, but it'd be awful silly if I was sitting here not able to identify a pair. Full house was probably not worthwhile for right now, but hey. Oh, I should have done that reroll. It doesn't really matter, I wouldn't have really wanted to spend the money anyway. Yeah, the half joker and this Chaos the Clown are definitely going to get us through the early portions of this run, I believe. Okay, that's something that we can deal with. We can't really work with that very much, but we could definitely work with a pair. Cool. Let's try one of these. 2 pair we're never going to use at this point in the game. So we'll just stack some stuff on top of itself and call it a day. And no, chat, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. That ends up kind of being a waste, but that's okay. That's okay. Because when it goes away, yeah, it doesn't really cost us anything. I don't care about superposition. It's not something that I reliably trigger because I forget about it often, so we're just gonna kind of ignore it. I usually don't mess with the suits of my cards very much either, just for the sake of not causing myself irritation and angst down the line, you know? What's going on? That. Oh my gosh, thanks Maxi161, whatever the hell you are. Get the fuck out of my chat. What are you gonna do, chat? Play only one hand. Oh, I know how to fix that problem. 8, 7, 6. We just needed like a 5 or something like that. Okay, that's nice, but it's not what we need. That's nice, but it's not what we needed. It's nice, but it's not what we needed. Game! Are you just... Oh, you are just kind of the worst, aren't you? You're just being a silly little problem, aren't we? Please? Yes. I don't know why I did that. I don't really have a need for it. We can do one of these. We can do one of these. Honestly, that is not a bad move for right this moment. I believe, I perceive, I hope. Convert the left card into the right card. Convert it into diamonds. So actually, we could wind up with a flush house if we're... It's everything I ever wanted! Yay. I'm honestly not entirely certain what I'm trying to do here, chat. Like, I know what I'm trying to do, but I'm not sure what my build is going to be, other than just hope that we get enough points for enough chips for everything, but hey. It's working so far. Let's try these, see if we can come up with something useful. That's a little bit of a no. That's a definite no. We're gonna get this trash can. Just remember, chat, when you're feeling gross, that doesn't mean that you're any less worthwhile. It's trash can, not trash can't. And that is not calling you trash. That is saying when you feel like trash. Just so we're clear on that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Amazing. I know I am. Thank you for acknowledging it. / positive. I'm going to restart this run because I think that I basically just set us up for disaster in the first like 15 seconds and didn't realize it. You really just need a build that actually scales. So you know. Easy. Just play the game right. I'm becoming frustrated with the way that these are starting. Don't delete those. Okay, I will take a full house. Riffraff is something that we are good with early in the game. Okay. That's actually really not a bad start. I almost just ruined it right off the bat, but it's not a bad start. 7, 6, 5, 4. 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, it is a straight. Sometimes you just gotta say it out loud to help yourself remember how to count. Especially when the streamer brain is happening. Because streamer brain can be pretty tragic sometimes. I promise I'm a very smart cat. I just occasionally do the silly. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, I would need a 5 in order for that to be useful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Or that. That's actually probably a little bit better. Aces, not really helpful. Discards, we can do without. I don't really love either of those. The retrigger is useful for right now until we get some higher scoring cards. Probably wasn't worth it to spend the money there, but oh well. I'm gonna grab that to give me some whoop Mega Buffoon Pack. Love that. And absolutely none of this is gonna be helpful for me right now. Except, actually, that will be helpful. Because that will let us magically delete face cards when they roll into our first couple hands. And once we magically delete our face cards, Ride the Bus is safe. I know a lot of people hate ride the bus, or I know people who hate ride the bus. It makes me happy just because the number go up. Me. Ah. That's actually not bad. Those two trigger, we get a whole bunch of money from it, and an 8-7... 10 and 8-7-6. Perfect. There we go. Make sure that we don't hack up our ride the bus streak. Destroy a face card. I could really use the bowl right now. That could do some damage. Non-derogatory. Uh-oh. Chat, I appear to have made a vital error. Yep, I made a vital error. That is okay, we are gonna try it again. We are gonna get this eventually, chat. See if we can get anything good out of a boom pack. Ooh, I like that. Couple 2 pairs. Now we need to get that one that gives us extra points if we play 4 cards in a hand. Because that will make it so that we're even more incentivized to play 4-card hands. Play a full house here, and a full house there, here, a full house there, a full house everywhere, a full house. Yeah, that's not good. Whoa! I was sure that I had wiped that run. Somehow we made it. Straight. Actually, somehow Luna returned. I was literally just thinking something along those lines, Vilafar. I was so tempted to say something about somehow Palpatine has returned. No, bro! Why are you like this, bro, Luna? Why do you do these things? Alright, we're not going to talk about that ever again. Implementation of no talkie protocol complete. As you should. Not like no talkie VLFR. You should always talkie. Mostly just like implement the no talkie protocol about the embarrassing thing Ro just did. There you go. Ooh, that was a good hand. Don't really care about this, don't really care about this. This one has wound up saving my butt a couple of times. So I'm gonna leave that there, and we can get the plus 10, plus 4 for this. Plus 10, plus 4. Get the extra hand. We now get 8 hands. At the cost of all of our discards. Which honestly, kind of worth the trouble. There's no remaining discards ever, so that's not worth the trouble at all. Could I please just have a good hand for once? Chat, this game is bullying me. The good news is I have a ridiculous number of hands, so that I can, you know, kind of sort of begin to survive what the game is trying to do to me. Oh! Fish sticks. Fine, there we go. I can play 4 face cards and just get a whole boatload of chips. I think I've crashed from my zoomies, chat. Which is startling because, gosh, they departed as soon as they arrived. I think it was honestly that really good run that I had kind of just took all of my energy. Because we had a really good run for a minute. And then the game was just like, LOL. Fuck you, bro. And the zoomies just kind of unzoomed. And are probably now waiting for the next time things are going my way. Which is... I mean, it's possible that it could be... Oh, no. Try to make a sprite of Roluna crash. Roluna zoomies and then Roluna crash. Just flat on my face with one leg sticking up in the air. Roluna and the Peter Griffin death pose. I adore you, but that would be fucking amazing. It would be really funny, Azerin. It would be really funny. Okay, that could be useful. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Oop, nope. That was absolutely everything I wanted. I just need a riffraff, chat. That's all I really want in the current context of this silly lethal video game. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that. I don't really, I mean, I get the music, I just don't really have a good grasp of what the actual, like, melodic part of the soundscape is. So it's kind of hard to sing along with this music because it's just so dang vibey. Hopefully we'll start turning turning a profit on most of our hands. We could use a negative joker. Two pair. Oh, it's a good thing that I played a two pair before I read the boss condition, because I had not read the boss condition, so it would have been really awkward if I had played something that was really hard and improbable to get. Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. Well, it'll be worth more money. The plus 32 is a pretty nice number, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like the Space Joker. Just because it lowers the cost of potentially leveling hands up so much. Especially when you got this Joker. What's really funny is I didn't even mean Joker as in, like, the card. I was saying Joker as in, like, this funny guy here. But I pointed at an actual Joker. I make myself laugh sometimes, chat. Sometimes. I make myself laugh a lot of the time. More interest. I got these guys. Extra money, buffoon tag. That's gonna be worth some cash, and this one... This one's not discovered. Let's make sure we discover that guy. Okay. Yeah. Level 2 flush. I think that the wall might actually get us this time, chat, because there is no way I am pulling off a 40,000 point hand. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the wall gets me every time. It's my least favorite Joker. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm just making up songs and meowing them as I go, chat. Meowly meow, meow, meow. 2 pair, that'll be extra chips for the 2 pair. And then these guys, and extra chips for the 2 pair. Well, holographic guy could help us a lot in the early game, or it could be completely ineffective. Especially if we don't play anything with clubs. Fine. Oh, the club wasn't. No, it wasn't. Doop, 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 doop. Wow, that was good. Two common jokers. Don't really care about that one, because it doesn't trigger reliably enough for me, because I'm bad at this game. Joker, Queen, Fung? I don't know what I'm talking about. That's alright. This one I'm not completely in love with, but that's fine. Billy bee boo doo 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 up 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 up. No repeat hand types. Guess we're just gonna have to do a high card and hope that it gets us part of the way there. Nuts! I'm just playing this game like a goofball right now, chat. I mean, I have been all day, basically, but... Or like, ever since we started stream, I've been playing like a goofball. Alright, ride the bus, that's good. I was hoping that I might add something silly to that. Doop doop, bop, ba-doo. No, we want to get rid of all these. Because I have used a face card deck and limited myself to only 40 of those cards being scoreable. That's why we just gotta make sure that everything is a modified ranked card. thusly. One of those. One of those, so we can make sure our high card always is a contender. Nope, nothing there. Oop. Bop. Nope. Get those 2 skips. High card is now level 5, which will help us a good bit. In theory. It's not a guarantee, you understand. It could be completely... I almost did a silly. I almost did a very silly, funny, goofy. 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, and of course there's no 5. Why would there be a 5, bro? It would be very silly of you to expect that there might be a 5 in a hand of like 16,000 cards. Not like there's 4 cards in a deck. Or 5 cards in a... You know what I mean? Make the face card useful. Put that guy there. Actually, no. No! Chat, I pressed the wrong button, and I caused myself unspeakable horror. I completely destroyed that run with nothing but my own stupid. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Trudy. How you doing? Seven, 6, 5. That is almost a flush, or a straight flush. That's what you call those. I almost said a flush straight, which I mean isn't technically incorrect. It just sounds silly. Really? 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 is a flush, and 1 card off from being a straight flush. Excuse me, have to stretch. We don't want to waste those doubles. We want those doubles to be something that really pays off for us. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again, 1 off from a straight flush. Thanks, Trudy. I appreciate the Mega Buffoon Pack. That's super useful, actually. I appreciate it. So what we want to do then, chat, is we want to work in the direction of having... Oh, I set us up so that only 2 pairs are useful right now. Am I gonna wipe this run too, chat? Customers let me breathe challenge. Oh no, V! Thank you for discarding my hand, Trudy. That actually kinda helped. Although we did lose the bonus from the 2 kings, but that's okay. That's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just kind of threw that one because I knew it wasn't gonna work. God giveth and God do in fact giveth. God taketh away. Praise be. How you doing, Shirty? Having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. I'll use this so that we can start building up our multiplier a little bit. I'm just having kind of abysmal luck today, chat. Like, the game's just kind of bullying me. I keep getting off to really rough starts, just barely recovering, and then falling on my face because I wasn't able to recover hard enough. Doop, 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 perhaps? Doing okay? I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm doing okay, too. Someday I'll maybe know how to play the funny card game. To be honest, yesterday kind of had a rough experience during Big Collab where you felt like we were mostly ignored. Oh. Unfortunately, I feel like all of us have had that experience at one point or another, Trudy. I know I certainly have. It was a long time ago. The people that I tend to collab with now are very good about it. When I do collabs, it's been a little while. I remember what I was going to do this week. Speaking of collabs, thank you for reminding me, Trudy. There we go. I followed up on something that I've been talking about with somebody for a bit, and we both keep getting super swamped in just normal, like, you know, crazy life stuff that happens upon occasion. I don't really need a negative joker that badly. So I just followed up on a possible collab. Bug! Change random joker to polychrome? Wow. Thank you for the polychrome joker. I hope that it lasts a lot longer. Because that has a 1 in 6 chance that it just disappears on us. Yeah, there it goes. Bye-bye, Polychrome Banana. We barely knew you. I might be in trouble. I'm just gonna keep playing 6 cards or 6 cards, yeah. 4 cards in a hand to hope that maybe it helps our chips, and that was terrible. That might have been our worst run so far. It lasted like 3 seconds. You know what? Let's actually see if we can get ourselves a flush. Flush. Could have been a straight flush, but for one single card that was out of place. Each played card with a spade gives 1.5 multiple and short scored. Okay. We're just gonna do that because I feel like it. Ooh, no. We want to do this. A full house with kings is always gonna be juicier. Boop. Hey, look, it's a short-ass cat. Hey, I'm not that short. I'm just not as tall as you. I'm average, Reckless Wisp. Hi, hun. How you doing? Really nice to see you in chat. "5'11" cat, it's all over. I am a 5'11" cat. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm like 5'9.5" now. Because HRT has shrunken me. My foot size went down a little bit too. "5'9", small. Hey, get shrunk, nerd. Don't gang up on me, Chad. I'm not that short. Not short. Not short, chat. Shrimp pussies. Just a little shrimp, that's all I will ever be, but I'm happy knowing that I will be okay. Maybe one day something will change. I was born with it, it's all I will ever be, but I'm happy knowing... Okay. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Yup. That has been the meme of the week, hasn't it? My favorite shrimp meme is still the Miku shrimp. The song which I was just singing. Because just a little shrimp, that's all I will ever be, but I'm happy knowing. Yeah. Make sure that we don't waste a hand, chat. Being a silly cat. Same as your favorite shrimp meme too, Felifar? Anyone who says their average is short, just saying. Scott Skeleton! First of all, thank you for the first time chat. Second of all... Yeah. I'm not that short! Rude, chat! Just because 2 of my 3 partners are taller than me, and the other one is exactly as tall as me. Heck of a first time chat. Right? Just came straight in and immediately... Scuffed is your cousin? Yep, I thought so. I thought so, Reckless Wisp. I thought you would introduce stuff in some way. Well, considering I'm sitting next to someone else in here, yeah. You knew exactly how to come in and roast the cat girl, didn't you? Oh, this should go here. Mm-hmm. I hope you're having a good day, Reckless and Scuffed. It is lovely to see y'all in chat this morning. Morning, afternoon. It is afternoon. It is entirely halfway through the day. And Rose just sitting here streaming. And lost track of time, because that's what happens when you stream. You're alive, so ain't even gotta have your sound on. True. Well, I'm glad you're alive. That's a plus. Some days you're happy just to be able to get out of bed, you know? I heard a middle-aged-ish lady earlier, I want to say it was last week. It was a really rainy, crappy day where I was. And somebody was complaining about the weather, and she kind of in a very chipper voice said, well, I woke up this morning, so even if it's not sunshiny out here, it's sunshine to me. And I went, you know what? That is incredible. I want to be that lady when I grow up. Me and happiness don't get along together. Oh no. They owe me a soul. Bird is 6'7"? Yikes! V, you might be the tallest person in this chat. Holy heck. No! I broke another run, chat. It is a skill issue. It really is. I was planning on streaming until either I beat a run or I went completely bonkers. We're getting close to completely bonkers. NGL. I've already gone through multiple phases of zoomies and then total crash out, and then zoomies and then total crash out. So. Reckless knows the real Luna zoomies. Broke the run. Maybe if it was aiming higher for those chip scores, you would get wins in your crib. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's mostly just, you know, learn to play the game route. Luna zoomies! I love that emote. I love it so much. All my emotes were drawn for me by people in the community who were just like, have emotes, nerd. I tried to pay a few of them for them and they were like, no, I will never give you payment information. I will never tell you how much I want to charge you for it. They are gifts and they will always be gifts. And I was like, well, thank you, but also like, what? I think I'm going to wipe this run too, chat. You are all welcome to inform me of what a supremely silly goof I am. Thanks for the follow, Scuff Skeleton. I really appreciate it.
Take that, depression!
I agree. Depression can go get fucked. myself and like everybody I love deals with some level of depression, and honestly, I would just like to kick it in the face. Thanks for the apples, Reckless. I appreciate that. Just followed for the points for that sound alert. Super fair. It's a good sound alert. It's a pretty popular one. We don't get a lot of sound alerts through here. But when we do, it's almost always take that depression or emotional damage. How do I throw the apples? The apples were already thrown. They all hit my face the second that you redeemed that. They all hit my face. Observe. Hang on. Where is it? Jeez. Yep, just like that. Thank you for demonstrating for me, Vilafar. Did you not see them the second time, Reckless? And are you on mobile or desktop? Because it might be an issue there. But I don't understand why it would be, actually, so... Okay, you did? Good. I was like, oh no, is my stream's broken? On your PC? Fair, fair. I know that sometimes certain... Thank you for the quack. She's just blind. Oh no. Reckless isn't blind. Is she? I was considering doing the Silly Funny Goofy and trying to beat this ante entirely just by playing high cards, but then I decided that it's probably not worthwhile. Blinded by how cute this cat is. I am pretty dazzling, aren't I? Maybe a little blind Reckless? Or maybe a little blinded by how cute I am. Both are valid answers. Yes. Yay. Thanks for the apples, Trudy, and welcome back, Algirly. Mwahahaha. I got Reckless to admit that I'm cute, chat. It's not like that's an unusual thing. It just felt nice. Uh-oh. Bunch of cat jams incoming. Oh my goodness, we are just gonna be cat jamming for an hour. Thanks for the cat jam. I got 11 Pokemon stuck on my head now. I don't know how to pronounce words. That song is now in my head. Specifically the Hatsune Miku version. because for some reason the tone of, like, the Vocaloid tone really works well in that song. Body baby do that conga. Thank you so much for the Ditto dance. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Have a lot of coins for when I play Dark Souls again. Yeah! Part of this, like, it was kind of funny. Before I started streaming, Algirly was like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to trick us into using our coins so we have less coins for Dark Souls. And I was like, oh no, you got me. And I didn't actually think about that until I actually sat down for the stream, but that would have been a good idea. Except for the fact that I know that you were all just going to use this to stock up coins anyway, which is going to be very chaotic next time. Play credits demand expansion. Saving up for the reset. You really are. You really... Whoa! Something just happened. Thank you for the boost hand. I really appreciate that. Man, I appreciate the assist, scuffed skeleton. Can I just have a good... No idea what you did, but you did a thing. You basically just made every card in my hand more useful. Still gotta wait until she's close to the end and then reset. Reckless! How could you gremlin me such? Were you hoping that you had done something bad? You regret it now? Oh no! I'm not really terribly close to the end, Algirly. It'll give y'all lots of time to, no! Shit! Wait. Wait. Flush! Can plan it, beaten all the Souls games multiple times. Oh my goodness. You will do bad things eventually. You know, I'm honestly surprised at how reasonably calmly this run has gone. The couple of times people have redeemed stuff, it's been mostly helpful. So like, thanks chat. You're being real nice today. I know that everything I just said is going to just spur you on to greater levels of evil. But, that's free content, baby. It's been a while since I beat Dark Souls 1, and I've never beaten it like entirely on my own, which is why I seem to be so bad at it. Well, not seem to be, which is why holy heck, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Reckless Wisp. You just saved my butt. Cycle hand suit for 25. Oh my goodness. Y'all are just toasting me. Sometimes in good ways, weirdly. Trying to make me fail? You didn't make me fail, Reckless! You made me more powerful! It's really funny. Roast bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs? I'm guessing that you're making a play on something, like that's a play on something I just said, but I don't remember what I just said, Trudy. That's just mean! Oh my goodness, Reckless! How can you do this to me? Oh my gosh. Toasted. Completely toasted. 9876. Okay, but that's not gonna help us very much at all. That was flabbergasted look made it even better. In fairness, you told her about it. So you're conspiring against me? I completely believe that. It's kind of funny. Mayhaps. Oh, there's definitely no way. Debuff hand. Oh no. Yeah! There's no way that my chat is conspiring against me. Chat wouldn't ever do such a thing as that, would you, chat? That one I did not tell her about. Yeah, she found that one all on her own. Yeah, I'm fine, Trudy. That's so funny. You just roasted me. I am good. Yup, that's fair. That's fair. That's super fair, Strudov. Lost the entire run because of those gremlin shenanigans. You silly goobers. Well, neither of these things was useful. That one's though. It's always very entertaining when I can hear the sound effect and then I look over and I just see bad things happening to me. I'm sure you're gonna do it again. Why wouldn't you do it again? Okay, Reckless, go ahead. Nah? Could you tell that I was too eager about it? I think she was too clever, chat. It's not fun if it helps. How did I know that was exactly what you were going to say? Straight, flush, full house. Okay, full house would actually be our more useful option here. So we're gonna do some doodly doot 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 doot. It's only fun if the cat is flabbergasted and a little bit distressed, right? I beat it. Now you're getting it? Yeah! I am going to re-roll the boss blind because that one sucks. And there we go. Doop 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 doop. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5. Boop. Goodness gracious. Ooh, 4 of a kind! Okay, phew. I was sure that you were gonna see the 4 of a kind before I did, and somebody in chat was just going to launch it out the window. And I was gonna be so sad. Hi, Lady of Cephalopods, welcome back. No, not yet. Oh no. She'll strike when I least expect it, chat. Writing that idea went down for ways to heck with you? Of course you are. You silly, silly cat. Cat dragon squid controlling... yeah. You have enough cat vibes. That's what we're gonna say. Let's see. We'll just make more multiplier cards. Bye bye this one, bye bye this one. 2 common jokers, even less useful. Hooray! No, don't skip that blind. Okay, we're good. Multiplier cards. I think I may have shot myself in the foot, chat. I don't know which decision I made was the worst decision, but they were all bad. Ooh, maybe I didn't cause myself a problem. Maybe I'm actually the mistress of the universe and incredible at this video game and the smartest cat to ever live. I think I am. We have so much cash because the shops are just not giving us anything that I feel is super worth all the time and energy. That's stupid. Give random joker! Yo! Thank you. Although I think that it may have... yeah, it actually helped us quite a good amount. Thank you, Balatro. I like how a lot of the time these crowd control streams are like wars between chat, where half of you are like, LOL, mess with the cat girl, and half of you are like, nah, I feel like maybe giving her a break today. And I can never predict which of you is going to decide to give me a break and which of you is going to decide to just break my brain. That's a cute emote, Balatro. Oh, there we go. This'll do something. Okay. We're gonna doop, doop. Alright. More chips. Is good emote. Is good emote. She toasted me, chat! I've been toasted! Oh my goodness, Reckless. That was incredible timing. I was just about to play such a good hand. And then I just got completely cooked. Heck. You goober. You absolute goober. This may actually be worse than I imagined. Like, that hand being destroyed may have actually wiped the run. You're safe now, I'm broke. Oh boy, I think that you did just the right amount of damage before you ran out of cat coins there, Reckless. Yeah, you did just the right amount of damage before you ran out of cat coins. That was incredible. May have to trauma dump. Hi, Give Chocolate. Thanks for the first time chat. One of our stream rules is don't trauma dump. If it's genuine trauma dump, there are better resources for that. So, Soul Card. Fair. Sorry about the reaction. I just have had people first time chat and then come in and drop some really, really heavy stuff. And I'm always like, ah! But if you're trauma dumping about this game, me too! That was heavy stuff. Imagine. Yeah. There are moments where this game is just brutal. Just absolutely silly brutal. Altera, it has been a minute. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the first time chat. So good to see you. How you been doing, Ty? And how are you doing, Give Chocolate? Waiting for the perfect. You really were. You nailed it, Reckless. That was like the best possible time to completely derail the run. It was so funny. Playing Dead Cells while watching your stream. Dead Cells is a solid game. Very good choice. Good to see you. Been wanting to catch one of your streams for a while. It's yours as well. I feel like our schedules are just not super compatible for seeing each other's streams, but I'm really, really glad to see you pop up in chat. We're gonna just save the money for right now. We're gonna do one of those. Fell 4 floors and ramparts. Oh, that's a rough one. Ramparts is tough. Funny thing, you don't know this game or poker. Fair. Give random joker. Oh, thank you for the random joker. I literally learned poker hands this hand. Honestly, Reckless, you got it. You so got it. Ramparts is fine. Forgotten Sepulchre is a nightmare. True. My problem with Ramparts is just that I have fallen off of things on a few occasions. Damn it. Enough occasions so that I'm a little irritated every time I go in there. Well, it would have helped if I had remembered to use it V, so I really appreciate it, but I'm a very silly cat, and I forgot to use it. Ooh. Very silly cat. Meow, meow, meow. Look at that face. If I ever die, donate my body to science. Well, I don't know if we have the legal power to execute your will, but we'll do our best to make sure that those wishes are seen. Donate my 2 middle fingers to the plant in the eye. Right? We will execute your will. Bang. Oh no! I am with you on that one, Give Chocolate. They are so obnoxious. The wall is the worst. The wall, well, no. There's a couple that just always kind of cause me vague frustrations. I think I've ruined this run by trying not to discard anything when I really needed to discard things and get to a better hand. Yep, I think this run is doomed. If I die, just toss you in a random hole. I don't know how to react to that. Could have just used the bullet to kill the plant? True. Honey, could you take the dog out? Yes, mother. I meant outside. Apparently I'm just stimming Astif movies now. Or a walk for Luna. Astif movie reference in fucking 2025? Yeah! Just a little bit. Sometimes older internet stuff pops into my head and I can't get it out. It happens. Owner of all big oil companies in the world. Oh my gosh. We have a real life supervillain in our chat. Just look at the flowers. Oh no! I like trains. No. An actual Twitch oil baron. You hear about them, but you never think they're gonna come into your chat. Reminds me of my 6-month ban from Twitch in mid-2024. Oh my gosh, what did you do? Did someone say oil? Okay, my chat is just a little off the rails today. That's fine though, it's fine. Scamming, fraud, and other stuff. Oh. I feel like there's more to that story if it was just a 6-month ban from Twitch. But also... You only scam ethically. Oh. Apparently Twitch didn't like that. You may have noticed I have no idea how to react to the things that you're saying to me. So, like, scamming crypto bros? Oh, were you like, how come one scam ethically? Were you, okay, was it like a, was it like a Robin Hood scamming? Not Robin Hood, but like a Batman scamming? Going into crypto bro chats and being like, yo, my altcoin is gonna go 250 times to the moon, bro. I just made myself nauseous. I'm so sorry for that, chat. Scam ethically? Yeah, because I'm a good person who just happens to scam people. Is it like a rob from the rich and give to the poor kind of thing? There's a joke I have in mind, and I'll be very happy if somebody in chat makes it. Don't know about that one? Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Yeah, if you're scamming people at all, that seems questionable. Uh-huh. Now, if it's scamming scammers, I always do enjoy a good, like, those videos where people mess with the scam callers. Don't yet have an eyebrow raised emote, but if I did, true. Gotta tweak out if anyone types out, why did you redeem? Huh? I'm not gonna lie, chat, I really have no idea what's going on anymore. You used to steal a lot when you were younger? You were a little shit. It happens sometimes. You're all going to be extremely shocked by this, and you're not going to have any idea how to react because it just seems so out of character for me. I was a massive little goody two-shoes. Admittedly shoplifted 50-cent snacks a few times before you got caught. Maybe don't confess to crimes in chat. This seems like maybe a better idea. Y'all like walked out of Walmart once with a TV. What? You know, chocolate can be a good time. Yeah, fair. How far did you get? I mean, it was the store owner who caught me, to be frank. Yikers. Yeah, ROM is kind of useless. I just have it there for a temporary... No! Ah. Yeah, ramen and burglar can be a pretty good combo. Just learned to never do it again. Fair. Once accidentally got given an extra chicken nugget and didn't tell them. Felt bad for a week. Oh, V. I used to, when I worked at a fast food place, I used to sneak extra chicken nuggets into the into the nugget boxes just to try to make somebody's day. I'm gonna tell the Joker, or that Joker, to get fucking lost. Look, if you're going to, you know, like a McDonald's, a Wendy's type situation, well, it's probably for the best that you stop doing it reckless. If you're going to a fast food place, didn't have the best friends growing up, yeah, unfortunately that can make a big difference. Look, looking at all these messages, you're a good ethical scammer. Oh. Admittedly was hanging around some bad people for a while, like my sister. I at one point was friends with the kids who turned into the problem children. Skeleton even hang out at the cemetery. Refuse the litter now too. Scuff can confirm you will hold on to whatever you're carrying until you can throw it away. I really try not to as well. Not even just because of a not even just for like don't litter kind of reasons, and like legally. I just don't like necessarily making some poor bird deal with the fact that, or deal with me being too lazy to hold on to stuff, you know? You are technically a lich. That's cool. Went from being an obnoxious little shit to a goody little shit. Fair. Very special one, because, well, it's my OC and you can have whatever rules you want. That's super fair. You know what? You are allowed to have whatever rules you want if it's your character. I approve. Not that you needed my approval, but, you know, you have it anyway. Wait, is a 3 of a kind better than a straight? It is not. Just barely. Not like it's mad OP or anything. No, of course not. Why would it be mad OP? Not gonna spend any money. 2 common jokers. Oh, hell yeah! Y'all ever committed tomfoolery? I do confess that I have, in my life, indulged in a little bit of tomfoolery. No, it's really not like being honest. Fair, fair. Depends on the tomfoolery. It's always been just innocent shenanigans for me. Like I said, I am habitually a little goody two-shoes. Oh, this is everything I ever wanted, chat. Working out the rules of my characters ahead of getting a VTuber model someday has been pretty fun so far. Tom's Foolery Hour. That is really fun. I'm still working out the lore for my character. I got most of it. Just kind of adding lore as I go along in life. Fair. Kept fucking with a friend in Discord last night by spamming a Discord ping soundboard. Love that. That sounds like a very reckless thing to do. Not a reckless thing, like a very reckless wisp thing to do, you know? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ad time, oh no. Enjoy ads chat. If you are here, we are going to hang out. If you are in ads or waiting for ads, then, you know, stretch your legs, get some water, make sure you're hydrating, take care of yourselves. Hell yeah! There we go. Getting ad for Intel? Oh no. I use Ryzen. Well, they're just trying to get you to, I don't want that. I want this. To dive off the bandwagon, you know? They want to take your business from Ryzen. Intel can suck my ass. Imagine getting ads. Fair. Yeah, honestly, for a long time, the only thing that was in a computer that I had ever used was Intel. And then I started using AMD Ryzen, and it's honestly very comparable for much less money. And I just really don't care to be bothered, you know? One day you will buckle underneath the weight of your own sins. Well, that day I will be present to laugh at you because I'm also going to buckle under the weight of my own sins. I mean, fair. That's fair, I guess. My roommate's texting me. Why is she texting me? There we go. Just a snippet of what's it. I buckle under the weight of my sins on a daily. Oh my goodness. Chat. What has life done to you? God knew if he let me be for 2 seconds, I would be too powerful. I often say that, that God made me trans because I would have been too powerful if I had been born a cis girl. Not that I'm not already too powerful, let's be real. Sucking under the weight of my... Oh. One second, sorry. My roommate is being my roommate. There's only so much to explain within the limits of a change. Don't want the answer what life has done to me? Oh. Yeah, I think I shot myself in the foot. Quite badly, chat. No! My face might be frozen for a bit. Someone should make Goth Row. I'm too broke to. Oh, so make Goth Row Goth. I mean, do you want Goth Row back? If somebody has the, what is it? Yeah, the Dark Row mode. But I feel like it would be wonderful to see. It's interesting. Let me tell you that much. Dark Row was back when I was still doing mostly PG-13 streams. Dark Row was the only time I ever, like, swore on stream. And now Dark Row is just me, but a little bit on the, unhinged side. Yeah, I'm not in love with Square Joker. Definitely not way too into goth people. Well, it would be awful oh, I just discarded a straight, didn't I? It would be awful tragic if somebody were to make me a goth people then, wouldn't it? Wonder why a skeleton would be into goth people? It does make sense. It does make sense. If you're a lich, I'm not surprised that you're into goth people. There it is. Technically, she's a lich. I missed by 50 points. That was obnoxious. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Boop. Like it's goth people, dog. I can't help it. You know, that is not the least that is not the least reasonable thing I've heard today. You like dark and spooky things? Fair. It was actually supposed to be Dark Row, but people popped into stream and they were like, "Oh shit, Row's model looks so good, goth," and calling her My Chemical Romance. And the goth allegations just kind of stuck. 4 minutes till Monday. That puts you in a time zone that is later in the day till me, or later in the day than me. Across the world. Yeah, quite literally on the opposite side of the world, I think. Because that would be 9.5 hours ahead of me. Yikers. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? If you're, meow 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 meow. 3 minutes till Monday? Oh, are we getting a live countdown of how long it is till Monday? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. EST? Yeah. 5, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 1, 8, 9, 9, 9. No. What is going on? And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. When I wake up in the morning and step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I get the top of my lungs, so what's going on? And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, Hey, what's going on? Not sure where that got in my head from, but I'm just gonna deal with it. You know, we're just gonna roll. We're just gonna roll with the stuff stuck in our heads. Yum, 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 yum. So, yo! Okay, chat. I have been playing for 4 hours nearly, and I have still not actually won a run today. So I think that that is the point at which we are going to admit that Ro's just not doing so hot at Balatro today. And we are going to wrap up the stream there. Baby boo bop, she doo dop, she doo bop, she doo bop. Got some blue roses. Yo, it looks like friend of the channel Spexifier. Y'all got a blue rose closer? Local funk remains undefeated? Yeah. Not sure what you mean. Ro has a skill issue on Balatro. I do have a skill issue on Balatro today. It's very tragic. It looks like friend of the channel Spexifier. Local funks left me hanging and sacrificed my firstborn. Oh my. Yeah, friend of the channel Spexifier is playing Satisfactory right now, so we are gonna go raid into Specs. Also, happy Monday, Give Chocolate. All right, I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, noon, or night, wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed the stream, because I know I sure did. And I hope I will see you next time. Bye-bye, chat!